Hello, good morning, students. This is the second session of the chapter 2 polynomials. In the last session, you have learned the definition of polynomials, the difference between polynomials and expressions, coefficients of the terms of the polynomials, as well as the value of the polynomials at different values of variables. Again, also we have seen exercise 3.1, right? Okay, today I am starting with the topic again, find the value of the polynomial at the indicated value of variables. Here some examples I have taken. Number 1, let px is the polynomial 5x square minus 3x plus 7, and we have to find out the value of this polynomial at x is equal to 1. So what we have to do? We have to put 1 in place of x in the above polynomial. So it is 5 into 1 square minus 3 into 1 plus 7. So this is 1 square is 1. So 5 ones are 5 minus 3 ones are 3 plus 7. 5 plus 7 is 12 minus 3, that is 9, right? So 9 is the value of the polynomial at x is equal to 1. Second question, qy is equal to 3y raised to 4 minus 4y plus root 11, and we have to find out the value of polynomial at y is equal to 2. So again we have to put 2 in place of y. So q2 is equal to 3 into 2 raised to 4 minus 4 into 2 plus root 11. 3 into 2 raised to 4 means 16 minus 4 2s are 8 plus root 11. That is 16 3s are 48 minus 8 plus root 11, which is 40 plus root 11. So this is the value of the polynomial at y is equal to 2. Third question, let pt is the polynomial which is given as 4t raised to 4 minus 5t cube minus t square plus 6, and we have to find out the value of this polynomial at t is equal to minus 1. So again, p minus 1 is equal to 4 into minus 1 raised to 4 minus 5 into minus 1 raised to 3 minus 1 square plus 6. 4 into 1, we know that it is minus 1, and the power of this will be negative, right? The power of this will be even number, not negative, even number. So this minus disappears and 1 raised to 4 becomes 1. Minus 5 into minus 1 raised to 3. Now you can check the power is odd number here, so minus remains as it is, and cube of 1, that is 1. Minus 1 square, again it is the power is an even number, so minus disappears and 1 square, that is 1, plus 6. 4 ones are 4, minus minus becomes plus, 5 ones are 5, minus 1 plus 6, that is 4 plus 5 9, 9 plus 6 15 minus 1, which is 14. So this is the value of the polynomial at t is equal to minus 1. Okay, I hope you got the idea how can we find out the value of the polynomial at the given values of variables. Okay, now we will move on the next topic, which is zeros of polynomials. It is important topic. Okay, see now. First we will see the definition. Suppose px is a polynomial, then the value of x at which the value of polynomial becomes 0 is called the zero of the polynomial. Again I am repeating this. Suppose px is a polynomial, then the value of x at which the value of polynomial becomes 0 is called the zero of polynomial. The definition is quite tricky, but it is understand with the help of the given examples. Example 1, let us take some examples here to clear this. Px is equal to x minus 2 is a polynomial. We have to find out the zero of the polynomial. So remind the definition first. The value of x at which the value of polynomial becomes 0. So what we have to do? We have to put 2 in place of x. So it will become 2 minus 2, that is 0. And 0 is what? The value of polynomial. And hence we can say x is equal to 2 is the 0 of the polynomial. Right? Again, second example we are taking. Let qy is the polynomial which is equal to 2y plus 3. Here q minus 3 by 2. That is, if we are putting minus 3 by 2 in place of y, then we will have 2 into minus 3 by 2 plus 3. 2 and 2 are cancelled out here. So minus 3 plus 3, that becomes 0. So again you can say y is equal to minus 3 by 2 is called the 0 of polynomial qy. Right? One more example we are taking here. Let pt is equal to t square minus 4. This is a polynomial in terms of t. Here it is very much clear. If we are putting 2 in place of t in the given polynomial, then it is 2 square minus 4. That is, 2 square means 4 minus 4, which is equal to 0. Similarly, p minus 2, that is, if we are putting minus 2 in place of t, so it will become minus 2 square minus 4. Minus 2 square is again plus 4 minus 4, that is equal to 0. So t is equal to 2 and t is equal to minus 2 are two zeros of polynomial pt. Right? I hope now it is clear for you. What do you mean by the zeros of polynomial? Okay. Right. Now move on exercise 2.2, which is based on the concepts that we have teach. See, question number 1. That is your from exercise 2.2 from your textbook. Question number 1. Find the value of polynomial 5x square minus 4x plus 3 at different values of x. X is equal to 0, x is equal to minus 1, x is equal to 2. So first of all, suppose the given polynomial is in terms of x, so name it px first. Px is equal to 5x minus 4x square plus 3. This is the given polynomial, and we have to find out the value of this polynomial at different values of x. First of all, we are taking x is equal to 0. So put 0 in place of x. So p0 is equal to 5 into 0 minus 4 into 0 square plus 3. 5 zeros are 0. 4 into 0, that is 0, plus 3. So 3 is the value of this polynomial, right? P minus 1, that is question number 2 here. You have to put minus 1 in place of x in the given polynomial. So p minus 1 is equal to 5 into minus 1 minus 4 into minus 1 square plus 3. 5 ones are 5 and minus, that is minus 5, minus 4 into minus 1 square, which is plus 1. 4 ones are 4 plus 3. Minus 5 and minus 4, it will become minus 9 plus 3, that is equal to minus 6. Right? Okay, similarly we have to find out p2 here. So you have to put 2 in place of x and you will get the value of this polynomial, which is homework for you. Okay, move on, question number 2. Find p0, p1, p2 for the polynomial. Question number 2 here we have taken. Let pt is equal to 2 plus t plus 2t square minus t cube. You have to find out these three values for this given polynomial. So what we have to do? Take first one, p is 0. That is, you have to put 0 in place of t here. So 2 plus 0 plus 2 into 0 square minus 0 cube. So it is 2 plus 0 plus 2 zeros are 0 minus 0. So it is 2. So the value of p0 is 2. p1, so you have to put 1 in place of t here. So 2 plus 1 plus 2 into 1 square minus 1 cube. So it is 2 plus 1 plus 2 ones are 2 minus 1. Plus 1 minus 1 cancel out. So this is 4. Right? p2, so it is 2 plus 2 plus 2 into 2 square minus 2 cube. 2 plus 2 plus 2 square is 4. So 4 2s are 8 minus 2 cube. That is 2 2s are 4, 2s are 8. 8 and 8 will be cancelled out because they are of opposite sign. So 2 plus 2 becomes 4. Right? So this is the value of polynomial 8t is equal to 2. Similarly, question number 1, question number 3 and question number 4 of this question are of the same kind. I hope you will do it. Right? Okay. Now move on question number 3. Verify whether the following are zeros of the polynomials or not. Verify whether the following are zeros of the polynomial or not. Let us take first example. Let px is equal to 3x plus 1. And we have to check whether x is equal to minus 1 upon 3 is a zero of this polynomial or not. So what we have to do? You have to put minus 1 upon 3 in place of x here first. Then find the value of this one. And if it is 0, then you can say the given value is a polynomial, is a zero of this polynomial. So you can check here, when we are putting minus 1 by 3 in place of x, so it is p minus 1 by 3 is equal to 3 into minus 1 by 3 plus 1. 3 and 3 will be cancelled out here. So minus 1 plus 1, that is 0. 0 is obtained here, so we can say x is equal to minus 1 upon 3 is a zero of this polynomial px. Question number 2. Let the polynomial px is x plus 1 into x minus 2. Here you have to check for two values, either for minus 1 and 2. Both the values you have to check that they are the zeros of polynomial or not. First, we are going to check for x is equal to minus 1. So put minus 1 in place of x here in this given polynomial. That is minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 minus 2. You can check minus 1 plus 1, that is equal to 0 here, and minus 1 minus 2, that is minus 3, but the product, that is multiplication, is 0. So we can say x is equal to minus 1 is a zero of polynomial px. Similarly p2, so again putting 2 in place of x in the given polynomial, so it is 2 plus 1 into 2 minus 2. 2 plus 1 is 3 and 2 minus 2 is 0, so again the value is 0. So we can say x is equal to 2 is also a zero of polynomial px. Right? Okay. Question number 7 from the same. Px is equal to 3x square minus 1. And you have to check it for two values. X is equal to minus 1 upon root 3 and for 2 upon root 3. Here p minus 1 upon root 3 is equal to 3 into minus 1 upon root 3 square minus 1. What we have done here, we have put x is equal to minus 1 upon root 3 in the given polynomial in place of x. So it is 3 into minus 1 upon root 3 square minus 1. Now when we are taking square, so this minus sign disappears first because the power is even. So the term is 1 by 3. 1 by 3. Here check this thing. Square of root 3 is square 9. And what is the square 9? It is 3. 3 and 3 will be cancelled out. 1 minus 1, it is 0. So we can say x is equal to minus 1 upon root 3 is a 0 polynomial px. Right? Okay. Similarly, we have to check for p 2 upon root 3. That is equal to 3 into 2 upon root 3 square minus 1. Taking square of this, square of 2 is 4 and square of root 3 is again 3. 3 and 3 cancel out. 4 minus 1, which is 3. But you can check it is not equal to 0. And so we can say x is equal to 2 upon root 3 is not a 0 of polynomial px. Right? Question 2, 3, 5, 7, 8 are of the same type, and so it is homework for you. I hope you will do it. Next question. Question number 4. Find the zeros of the following polynomials. First, px is equal to x plus 5. This is the polynomial given to you, and we have to find out how many zeros and which is the zero of this polynomial. Here, we can check it as x plus 5, so we have to put such a value of x here due to which the value of polynomial becomes 0. So it is clearly indicate that if we put minus 5 here, so minus 5 plus 5, it is 0. So p minus 5 is equal to minus 5 plus 5, that is 0. So we can say x is equal to minus 5 is the 0 of this polynomial. Right? Okay. Second one, px is equal to 2x plus 5. Here it is, you can check, we have put minus 5 by 2 in place of x here. So 2 into minus 5 by 2. So 2 and 2 gets cancelled first. Minus 5 plus 5, which is 0. And so we can say again x is equal to minus 5 by 2 is a 0 of px. Sixth one, px is equal to ax. This is the polynomial. Here it is very much clear when the value of this polynomial becomes 0, when you are putting 0 in place of x, right? So a into 0, that is 0. So x is equal to 0 is called 0 of px. Question number 7. Px is equal to cx plus d. Here you have to put minus d upon c in place of x, because we know that if we will take c in division, then and only then it will be cancelled out by this multiplied c. So c and c gets cancelled first. Minus d plus d, that is minus d plus d is equal to 0. So we can say x is equal to minus d upon c is a 0 of polynomial px. Right? So this is the method. How can we find out the zeros of the polynomial? I hope you will understand it well. And so now the remaining questions, number 2, number 4, number 8, you will do it. Right? Okay. Thank you.